Worm check, bruh. What you holding on that car for? Okay. My bad. My bad. With the chanclas?
In the chanclas.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Ouch. Good morning, y'all. It's your boy King Churro. It is Monday, April 21st, 2025. It's about 6:03 in the morning. And you're probably wondering,
what are you doing awake at 6:03 in the morning, Churro?
and basically, I went to go get gas. Costco gas opens up at 6 in the morning. Again, it's Monday, right? And nobody's out right now other than people who are up and at them for work, right? But also, this past weekend was weekend 2 of Coachella Fest this year. And I wanted to be able to make it out to the gas station before the Coachella Fest traffic comes out. Right now it's 6 o'clock. Hardly any of them are awake. You know, the smart ones might be awake and trying to head out before all the traffic really hits. But I already know that later on today, it's going to be packed out in the street, out in the freeways and stuff. And I know that if I don't get gas now, ain't no point in getting gas anytime today. So that's the reason I'm out. But last night, man, I don't know if it was because it was the last evening of Coachella Fest for the year, but my God, my house would not stop shaking. I'm outside in my backyard, and Coachella Fest music is happening over there. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but that bass is going through my house. Can y'all hear it? It also smells like burnt batteries out here.
Coachella makes $200 million in 6 days, but if it wasn't for the band Pearl Jam, it wouldn't have happened. In 1993, Pearl Jam was in a public war with ticket companies for acting as a monopoly with excessive fees and never asking for approval from the band. So Pearl Jam wanted to show they could sell at a big venue without using these ticket companies. So that meant they had to find a place without an exclusive deal, and that is more difficult than you can imagine. So they reached out to Paul Tala and Rick Van Santen of Golden Voice to help them book a place, which ended up being the Empire Polo Club and is still home to Coachella present day. During the great show, Paul and Rick of Golden Voice saw a potential site and idea of bringing a multi-day European-style festival to Southern California. But Pearl Jam wanted to keep pushing against the ticket monopoly, and even though they had a few successful shows, it was logistically a nightmare to scale. So they eventually caved and went back to work with the ticket giant, but their effort exposed a lack of competition in the live music space. So Paul and Rick kept floating this idea of this multi-day desert concert in California, and most were skeptical because it had never been done before. A festival of this scale with a small company like Golden Voice at the time is a huge risk, but it didn't matter. By 1998, they were developing all the infrastructure needed, like security, stages, layouts, and securing all the permits that were needed. Fast forward to October 1999, they held the first Coachella ever, a 2-day event costing $50 a day. Even though the reviews were good, they lost $850,000, almost bankrupting themselves. Because of the loss, they had to skip 2000 and plan for 2001, but during those years, a live entertainment company named AEG buys Golden Voice, giving them the financial backing they were looking for, allowing them to expand expand their vision and take more risk. Then in 2001, they launched the second Coachella, a one-day festival for $65. With more mainstream headliners, they brought in 37,000 people for the day, an upgrade of 12,000 people from the first Coachella, generating over $1 million for one day, proving their idea could work. Sadly, Rick passed away in 2004, but Paul still remains the active CEO of Golden Voice, staying very involved in Coachella every year. Constantly evolving over the years and adding different genres of music has made Coachella a cultural moment that you can't miss.
Day in the life of a girl who accidentally went viral at Coachella for posting her car camping experience when it was only meant for her followers. But she posted them when she had no service, and when she finally had service, she realized she was 40k followers up and 100 million views later, and was involved with a little bit of a non-profit scandal. So she deleted the video and everyone was like, oh my god, did they silence you? And she was like, no, I just feel bad because the video blew up and they're a great organization. It stands for a great cause. And then they were like, well, what did they do for you? And she was like, well, they offered me a postcard, but I declined because I had already sent one myself paid for. So then they got even more mad because they were like, what? That's it? So she decided to delete all the videos on the topic and act like it never happened. Then she came home and got sick and got her whole family sick, and everyone was like, haha, that's what you get for wearing a mask. She was like, the mask was for the dust, not for COVID, but okay, go off, I guess. Then People Magazine reached out to her, and Hidden Valley Ranch, yes, the ranch company, offered to send her some products. And she said, duh, I'll accept them. But then she's like, wait, 100 million views is low-key a lot. I should definitely take advantage while I can. So she decided to look into Coachella Weekend 2, Stagecoach, and Lollapalooza ticket. Then she started getting offers for people to pay for her ticket. So now she's in this in-between stage where she doesn't know what's going on next, but she's just gonna enjoy her spaghetti, take a fat nap, and enjoy her fat Coachella check. She also wants to thank all of her new followers, but most importantly, all of her old followers. And yeah, that's a day in the life of somebody who accidentally went viral at Coachella. Hope you guys enjoyed this little story time. It's based on real events. Also, I'm not sponsored by Poppy. I just really like them, and I got hooked once I started my weight loss journey. So everyone tag Poppy. Let's see where this takes us. Good night.
Here's what it was like to stay in the safari tents at Coachella. And before you say it, yes, it is expensive. It costs a minimum of $10,000 depending on if you do 2 or 4 people for this full experience. And no, this was not sponsored. We are very grateful and privileged that we were able to afford this. And we split the cost between 4 of us. And no, this isn't daddy's money. We own and run 3 businesses. So we're going to break down what this includes. We'll let you know whether we thought it was actually worth the money or not for the full experience. First up, when you arrive, it took us about 10 minutes to find parking, go through security, and get a golf cart over to our tent. This is what the safari tent looked like. It came with a fridge, air conditioning, towels, a dresser, desk, full body mirror, and our Coachella wristbands, which you can pick up at check-in. Next, this is what the bathrooms and showers look like. They gave you toothbrushes, sunscreen, makeup remover. They gave you basically any amenity that you needed. And this was one of the best parts because after being out all day dancing in the 100-degree weather and covered in dust, we could come back and freshen up without waiting in lines. Next up was food. So we arrived at the tent on Thursday. When you check in, you get dinner, and they had an Aperol Spritz welcome party. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you get breakfast from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. and late night snacks from around 9:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., which were all incredible. We also got breakfast to go on Monday when we were leaving the campsites. Another thing that we loved is that in the safari camp, you can order your merch to avoid the lines inside of Coachella, and they'll deliver it to your tent for you. You can sign up for complimentary massages daily. You get complimentary ice. They fill up your pool with their hoses on site. You can even place grocery orders at the front desk if you want anything, and they'll pick it up for you. And then they even had hair and makeup pop-ups for a fee if you wanted to add on those services. Now let's talk about what it gets you at the actual festival. The safari tent gives you access to their golf cart service, which means that we could leave the safari camp anytime and they would drive us directly to the stage that we wanted to go. It saved us a lot of time and a lot of walking, and it helped a ton when it was really hot outside and we were exhausted. It also gave us guest wristbands, so we were able to have incredible viewing areas. This allowed us to show up to some sets and literally walk up to the rails without having to wait all day. The last thing I'll mention too is the difference between doing safari tents for weekend 1 and 2. Weekend 1 was a lot busier, a lot more influencers and celebrities, a lot more people that were a little high-strung, lash out over the smallest things, because weekend 1 just had a different vibe. Last year we went to weekend 2 and it was a lot more chill. No one was in a rush. Everyone was there to have a good time, and it felt like the crowd had a lot more energy and actually enjoyed the artists instead of just wanting to capture photos all day. So if you want a more chill experience, I would do the tents on weekend 2, but you might not get as good of surprise guests. Overall, would we do safari again? Absolutely. It was expensive, but in our opinion, it was definitely worth it. It was about $3 to $4K per person when we split it up between the 4 of us, and we are so thankful that our jobs and businesses allow us to afford an experience like this. Considering VIP tickets alone are around $1,400, we thought this was totally worth it for everything that it included. Let us know in the comments. Do you think that this experience is worth it?
I'm not gonna lie, I think day 3 Coachella was the best day of the weekend. So I just wanted to share the vibes with you guys and show you guys what Coachella is really like. This year was 100 times hotter than last year.
Girl, you're fucking tripping. It was not
100 times hotter than last year.
You're stupid. It literally was the same fucking weather. You know, it's like, it's not even that hot. Are you serious? And before I go any further, it was a sponsored video with Electrolyte. So just give you a forewarning.
So we first stopped at the electrolyte tent and got some electrolytes. I went with the strawberry kiwi flavor, but when you are running around set to set, you're drinking, it's hot AF. You need to stay hydrated. It's so important.
I just want to point out that I could do the same exact thing. I mean, I could literally be here just doing my King Churros Chronicles, videos, and I can be doing my live streams and all that, and I can simply just bing, bing. I could do the same exact thing. And I will tell you this. I don't have to go to a Coachella Fest, a Stagecoach. I don't have to go anywhere. I like to use this product on a regular basis. I'm a diabetic. I've got health issues. Sometimes, especially when I was on Ozempic, right? And you end up with the diarrheas and the vomiting and everything else. This is a really good product to have. I mean, there are other stuff like Pedialyte. Pedialyte's like almost $5 a bottle. I mean, this you can get mostly for like $2.50-ish. Sometimes you can even get lucky and it'll be like $1.50. So, all I'm saying, I've been using this for a while, for a long time. This is not something new. For this influencer, this influencer, this is something new for her, right? It was never new for me, buddy. I've been using this for years. So, all I'm saying, Electrolyte, hit your boy up. You know what I'm saying? Get me on the phone or whatever. Hit me up on my Instagram. Whatever the case might be. Hit your boy up. Every day I'll put it up on. Because, like I said, it's almost like a high-powered Gatorade. And I love grape flavor. But I need it in zero because I'm diabetic, so.
The first set of the night was Megan Thee Stallion, but
No, ma'am. No, you're very mistaken. You're very mistaken.
The first act of the night was like at 1 p.m. It was an artist named Jack Glam. Then a really big one for me was Shabuzi at 4 p.m., 4:05 p.m. to be exact.
One, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Everybody at the bar getting tips.
Shabuzi was awesome. I love Shabuzi. Shabuzi's awesome. And here's the thing, guys. Shabuzi sounds like a crazy name. But he was Coachella's country hour. It wasn't a whole hour. It was a set of 9 songs. And 2 of them were live debuts. So, I don't know. Megan Thee Stallion, I mean, after Shabuzi, I just stopped watching. So.
Oh my, good Lord.
But I think the best part about going to Coachella is discovering new artists. Me and Bijan went to Snow Strippers, and he honestly put me on because it was such a cool show. And it was so lit. And then we headed to Zed for a part of their set. And then we literally just ran around the festival grounds, going to random stages and checking out new artists. And it was so freaking fun. I highly recommend doing that next time you're at a festival. By the time it was time for Post Malone, we had already been to like 5 different shows, but Post Malone ended it all perfectly. And I just love how gracious he is with his audience. I hadn't listened to his country songs before, but clearly we were having fun. But anyways, good news for you guys. Electrolyte is giving away 2 VIP passes for Coachella next year.
And if I can get sponsored by Electrolyte for I will help you enter that contest to get into it so you can get that VIP pass to go down the street from my house to Coachella Fest. Now, the following footage I got from the same girl's Instagram page. So, if she's able to do content on her Instagram that gives her some sort of sponsorship from Electrolyte or whatever the case might be, but then she's able to add this following content.
Oh shit, what the fuck?
I should be okay, but I do plan on cleaning up my content. I'm still working on it. There's a lot, it's a lot of mental battle trying to figure out, okay, I want to do this, but I want to do this, and but I plan on cleaning up my act, cleaning up my language, and, you know, trying to be more sponsorship friendly. But this was also funny as hell.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh, fuck! Oh my god!
Oh shit! What the fuck? Oh shit! Oh shit! I just got that shit! What the fuck? Oh shit! What the fuck? Oh shit! Oh shit! What the fuck did I just witness on video? Oh my gosh! What the fuck? Watch out! Watch out! Oh shit!
Gonna fuck up everyone's shit.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! It's still going! Oh! Holy fuck! It's still going! It's still going! It's still going! Holy fuck! It's still going! It's still going! What the fuck? Holy shit! Bro! No mames!
Listen, a lot of y'all, especially y'all coming from LA, Orange County, Riverside, when you come to the desert, expect desert weather. You're going to deal with desert weather. That's what it is. We're windy, we're dusty, we are hot. You know what I'm saying? When you come to the desert, you deal with desert weather. You don't deal with LA weather, Orange County weather. Hell, I wish y'all would bring your LA weather. I miss the South Bay weather. I miss waking up in the morning to the ocean breeze in Hawthorne. You know, I wish I would bring it over here, guys. Bring that Manhattan Beach weather over here. That ocean breeze that I miss so much. That's what I love about San Diego. Anyway, when you come to the desert, you deal with desert weather. Plain and simple. It's your boy King Churro. Thank you for watching. Remember that you're loved, and remember to be great every day, because tomorrow is never promised. Now we have to wait on Stagecoach to come through. I'm usually not afraid, or I'm not concerned about Stagecoach traffic. They're usually a pretty tame crowd, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. But anyway, peace out, y'all.
Every day you wake up, you got a decision to make. To go right or left, up or down, right or wrong. At the end of the day, you make the decision. Nobody forces you. So make the right decision. Make moves, set the goals. Stop making excuses, man. And if it look like a duck, walk like a duck, and sound like a duck, it's a duck. Stop guessing. Just do the right thing. You heard? You hear me? I love y'all. Stay positive. Love one another.
All right.
They're such fucking assholes. Golden boys. They've always done this, you guys. That's why I don't like them. The customers left the cars there because they didn't know it wasn't parking. So what are they doing? After these people have wasted thousands of dollars coming from other countries to the Coachella Fest, they're towing their fucking cars. That's fucking sad. After they spend money on Airbnbs and hotels, they're towing their cars. This is why I don't like them.
And they were being safe and probably didn't drink and drive. And left their car.
And they left their cars there. And what is it they're doing?
The right thing.
And I'm going to put this all over social media. What kind of fucking people these are. And I wouldn't come back. Seriously. I wouldn't fucking come back. I don't know how people come back and spend thousands of dollars every fucking year.